Hey everybody, I'm Robert the Zombie Bargain Hunter, and today it is what's sold on eBay for August 2nd through August 8th. I had a great week this week. I mean, not amazing week, but I had a great week, especially on listing. I know on the weekend I listed over 100. During the week I did a lot of listing too. Actually, today I had 42 going out, which is crazy. But yeah, had been listing my butt off. So today I'm going to be taking a break. I'm going to be eating some hot dogs, maybe. And I'm going to the movies. I'm going to be hitting, I will be watching Suicide Squad and Jungle Book. Not sure about Jungle Book, but hey, I want to watch two movies. I want to get out of the house and take a break finally. But anyways, enough with me. Let's get on to what's sold. Alright. Report for August 2nd through the 8th. My total sales were $3,740.55. 50.8% up from the prior week. So sales have, since I've been listing, so if you're saying that listing doesn't help, it helps. getting your stuff up was really helped. Look at this. This is proves it right here. My sales have been super slow. This is the first week almost at 4,000 in about a month and a half. So sales have finally picked up. Selling costs are $900. Net sales around $2,591. That doesn't count my costs, my purchase costs. So most of it's plush. So you know that's almost nothing. That's like 25 cents a piece. And anything I bought at like GameStop and stuff, that was 95% off. So really, I do have really low costs. Alright, quantity sold, look at this. 144 I sold this week. 35.8% up from last week. Average sales price is a little bit up from last week, 11% up. But I was selling a lot of stuff. Just a lot of just nonsense the last few weeks. Just $15, $20 items, which I don't mind selling, but I'd rather have it at least up to the $25 range. I prefer that. Alright. Overview. Last 31 days, I am 47% up. Compared to the same period a year ago, I am 16.1% up. So you can see my listings are up 3683. I made it to 3,700 three times this last few weeks, and they've dropped below. So I'm happy about that. If they keep dropping, they keep dropping. I'm working, but not today. I am taking today off, and I'm actually going to have these three late because I am not shipping anymore today. I shipped off, I think, 40, and I'm not shipping anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Alright, first one. I wanted to show you this one because it has the code. A lot of video game like characters, whether it's Funko Pop, Plush, a lot of them have a code on it. And if you can get the ones with the code, a lot of times they will sell for good money. This one, unfortunately not, but there's like Far Cry and Fallout and a bunch of those that do codes that are just special for the plush or a Funko Pop. So if you can get those, they usually sell for good money. This one didn't, but I just wanted to show it to you because just to look out for the ones with the code. Another Funko Pop that sold was this Sweet Tooth ice cream truck. Love this one. I only paid a couple dollars for these. I bought, I believe, 20 of them off of GameStop when they had a clearance of a lot of their PlayStation Pops. So these are selling for $33.99. Unfortunately, they gotta go priority, so I lose another $10 in the shipping. But what are you gonna do? This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Salt and Pepper. These I got again at GameStop clearance. You see, there's Leonardo and Raphael, and they're in a little box. These were hardly nothing. I think they were like $1 or $2 at the most. And they sold for $16.99. So great finds there. Frozen 2. This one was a terrible buy at the beginning. I've had this in my store for about a year and a half. No sales at all. Then all of a sudden, two sold. So you never know what happens. Hopefully they all sell pretty fast. They are selling for $26.34. I got these at I believe it was Kohl's, and you know how Kohl's is. They go on sale, then they take off another 30%. Then you look in your codes and you have another percentage off. So a $20 item goes down to a $2 item. Then you get Kohl's cash, so that's a different story. But if you haven't dealt with Kohl's, I'd suggest look into it. Kohl's is a great place to shop, and they have tons of items. Mickey Mouse, the big one, oversized plush blanket. Another big buy is at Kohl's. I believe these wound up being like $2 or $2.50, maybe even $3. It's somewhere really, really low. They are selling for $29.74 each, and they are really cool and really, really soft. I might even keep one for myself. You can see, it's funny. Look at Mickey right there. But yeah, these are really awesome blankets, and they sell for good money. So when they come on sale, I pick them up. This one, this t-shirt, I had, I believe, probably over 50 of them. These were at my favorite thrift shop that I haven't been into probably a year and a half, unfortunately. But yeah, they used to get a lot of like movie and all different things like that. I bought a bunch of these because they were only 25 cents. You can see there I am down to just $13.59. I'm just trying to get rid of them because, like I said, I had a ton of them. I know there was more than 50, and I still have like a big bag up there just in storage, just waiting for people to buy them. But yeah, it's a cool little unicorn. So yeah, people will always buy the unicorn, but hopefully get rid of them soon. Funko Pop tease. This is Cyclops, Marvel, X-Men. Picked this up at another GameStop clearance sale. I believe I paid a couple of bucks. This comes with the pop and the t-shirt. If you see these, you can get them for like $3-4. Pick them up. They always do pretty well. It might take a while because a lot of people will dump them just for like 10 bucks free shipping. You're like, okay, really? But yeah, they always sell, and they sell for good money. This one sold for $28.04. Funko Pop figure, same thing. This one's the Flash version. This one sold for $23.79. I'm not going to bore you with looking at it. It's just a little pop and the tee. Same thing. Paid a couple bucks for it. This one I got off the 99-cent auction challenge that I won a few months ago. I purchased this off of one of the contestants. I don't remember what I bought it for. Maybe $25. But yeah, this is a little cool little clock. He talks, and if you turn on the radio, he's like, I didn't know you wanted me to shut up. So, and then you turn off the radio, he's like, oh, I'm back, thanks, or something like that. He's a really funny guy. I listed him at $100, and he finally sold for $84.99. Pennzoil leather strapback hat. These have been selling like crazy. I didn't realize how good oil and car hats and all different hats go for. I'm going to be looking at a lot more hats. If I can find a big box of hats or something, hey, maybe if I can find a Gaylord of hats, that'll be crazy, but I'll do it. You know I'm crazy enough to do it. But yeah, I'll go to Goodwill, and I'll talk to my manager and say, hey, do you have a Gaylord of hats? He might say yes. Magic the Gathering. I just listed this. This one sold like overnight. This one sold for $29.74. It is a new sealed card game. You can see the plastic over it. It says Wizards of the Coast. That's who makes the card game. But yeah, Magic the Gathering. It's not as hot as Pokemon, but it's still a pretty popular board game, or card game, not board game. So keep your eye out for that. I got this at GameStop for nothing. So keep your eyes out. If you can get it for like $5 and turn it on and sell for 30, why not? A ton of action figures sold. I just got all these action figures listed. These are the ones I got for 95% off at the buyout I did of GameStop. This guy sold for $42.49. This is Nightwing. They actually have the Build-A-Figure, the Batmobile. Nightwing sold. Batman, the Batman Who Laughs. That's Joker Batman. He sold for $30.59. This one sold. This is Batgirl, and she sold for $30.59 also. And I just sold a ton more this morning. I was just packaging them. That's why I'm tired. I'm like, oh, I packaged so many action figures. Castlevania, Netflix backpack. Castlevania's really cool. This backpack's really cool. You can see right here. I've never watched the series on Netflix. I should actually subscribe again back to Netflix. I canceled it because I wasn't watching a lot of TV. But this one sold for $27.19. So really cool backpack. Make sure you look for Loungefly. If you find a Loungefly backpack, they usually sell for pretty good money, no matter what's on it. So if you can get a Loungefly backpack, pick it up. I mean, if it's cheap, don't buy it for $20 and sell it for $25. But you know what I mean. If you can get it for $5 and flip it for $30, it's perfect. Fortnite action figures and a whole bunch of nonsense. I picked these up at the bins. They were just in a bag, and I'm like, oh, why not? It's just like a buildable set. You can build all these walls and stuff and have 3 action figures. I didn't know what to put it at. Most of these action figures were going for like $10, and the walls were going for like 50 of them for like $10. So I just put it up for 30. Took the 15% off because I'm running a 15% off sale this month, and they sold for $25.49. All right, on to the plush. The rest is plush. This is Garfield Dog. This is Odie. He is tiny, super tiny. Let me show you. Look at that. He is 7, maybe 8 inches. He is super tiny. Garfield, I've been telling you, has been selling very well for me. My bin that I keep him in is almost empty. I do have another sack or a bag to relist, so I won't run out of Garfield anytime soon. But yeah, if you have any Garfield, make sure you list them because the old ones are selling pretty well right now. This one sold for $15.29. Lumo Star's Pink Puppy Dog. Just wanted to show you this one because it's just a generic dog. Nothing special. It's 6 inches. Had her around probably a year or so. But yeah, nothing special about the dog. I just wanted to show it to you because it's just a simple dog, and most people will just donate them back. But she sold for $13.59. This one I had for years. I'm talking probably 5-6 years. This is Standard Brands Paint Company. I got this from a bag of plush. It was just stuck in there. I bought it for I don't know what, but I used to buy the bags of plush for $1 or $2 a bag, and they came about 20 plush per bag in there, and this one was just in there. He sold for $10.19, but I'm just, holy cow, it's been about 5-6 years since I listed this guy. Kohl's Care, the Grinch Dog Max. This one I just listed. This one was listed maybe a month, if that. This one has a different like ribbon. You can see right here it has like a I've never seen a rope like tie for the antler. The other ones I have like an actual ribbon. This one has a rope tie. I've never seen this version before, but this one sold for $16.99, so pretty good for a little Kohl's Care dog. Melissa and Doug teddy bear. Nothing big and special about the bear except its nose. It has a huge nose, which makes him pretty cool. How tall is he? He's about 13 inches tall. Had this guy for probably 2 years in my store, and he finally sold for $13.59. So yeah, I haven't been changing the prices around a lot. I've been just letting my old inventory sell off at the 15%. I never run a 15% off sale. My max is normally 10, so when I run a 15% off sale, I'm just trying to get rid of some of the old inventory. And but if I change something on something, I will just raise the price because I'm crazy like that. A lot of two sock monkeys. I just listed these a couple months ago. I had 2 left. This tie didn't have any tags, and I think they're both missing tags, so there were both something wrong with them. They weren't as white as they should be, so I just put them for $15.99, and they finally sold for $13.59. It was just like I had 2 sock monkeys, throw them together because they both weren't worth anything. Valentine's Plush. I've sold a bunch of Valentine's Plush the last few weeks. This is a brown dog. This is just a generic Walmart brand, or I would have listed him a lot higher. He's pretty big. He should have probably gone for like 35, maybe 30. But like I said, he's a Walmart brand and nothing special. See, you can see right there, distributed by Walmart. So nothing special on him. He still went for 21 bucks, and I spent maybe what 50 cents at the bins. So yeah, happy with that sale. Oops, click through. Didn't want to click for a second. Another Valentine's. This is a Scotty Dog. You can see his little fluffy face, and he has a I don't know, like a candy cane bow on him, and he's got heart paws. So he was a really cool little Scotty Dog. Listed him for $19.99, and he sold for $16.99. So pretty good for a little. He's a little one, little Scotty Dog. Oh, this was a really cool one. This is an iguana. It's a realistic iguana. Look at his eye. Look at, he's like looking at you. If you were a fly, he would eat you right now. Look at that. He's got some evil eyes. But yeah, he's just a realistic looking iguana. He's about 19 inches long. Really cool. And he sold for $18.69. Maison Chic Bunny Rabbit. This one, the dress wasn't perfect. Shoes weren't great, so I didn't list her very high. I listed her at $17.99. I probably could have listed her at $20 if I had decided to like fix her dress, maybe like steam it or something, fix it. But it's like, I am here. I am at the desk. I already have her here. I'm not gonna go deal with her right now. So I just listed her less than I wanted to, and I got $15.29 for her. I'm happy with that. Build-A-Bear pink hoodie sweatshirt. I've talked about this in the past. Always separate your Build-A-Bear clothes from the doll, unless they go together. I mean, if it's an Incredible Hulk and it has the muscles on it, of course I'm going to leave it like that. But yeah, if any just generic bears, I always strip the clothes off. These clothes sold for $13.59, so great with that. I mean, the bear sold, I believe, for $18, so between the two, I'm about 35, somewhere around there. And so yeah. Here is a jumbo elephant. This guy is huge. He was heavy too. I think he weighed like 3 pounds almost. It cost me, I believe, 12 bucks to ship. So yeah. He was a heavy guy. He's from Kelly Toy. Nothing else to say about him. He was just huge. He was 20 by 19. He did sell for $38.24. So take away the $14 it cost me to ship, so $24 minus fees. So not bad, but could have been a little bit better. Especially if I had better pictures. I should have like cut the sides out right here. You can see where the black is showing. I could have cut the sides out. Maybe put him on a blue background just to show him off better, and maybe I probably would have listed him at 50 bucks. But hey, he's been in my store for probably about 2 years, so glad to see him go and get out of my hair. Brown puppy dog. This is just a generic dog. He looks cool though. He looked like a cartoon character, but he wasn't. I actually looked him up on Google Lens and stuff. I'm like, who is this guy? And he wasn't anything special. You can see he has like a half smile. There was no real comps on him, so he's just a Walmart brand. Walmart does make some nice looking plushes every once in a while. Like this guy, you can see he has a nice cool face. Anyways, he sold for 21, 24. He was large, but he got squished into a bag, and he went for under 12 ounces, so that was sweet. Spin Master Teletubbies. This is Lala Yellow. Make sure when you are listing Teletubbies and Barney and all the ones that sing, make sure you put right in there that they are non-singing or talking version. I've got complaints before with Barney. I've got 2 returns on Barney. They both didn't send it back because I told them straight out. I'm like, here, it's in the condition, non-talking version. One I had to contact eBay because they actually wanted to return it, and eBay sided with me. And the other one, they just said, oh, okay, I didn't see it, I'm sorry, and they didn't send it back. So make sure when you're working with things that should sing, like Teletubbies, Barney, what's the other one, like Yoo-Hoo and Friends, Angry Birds, and make sure you say no sound or non-talking on them, or you'll get a return, or at least a good complaint. Sharpay Wrinkle Dog, golden brown. This one actually went out of the country. They paid over $50 to get this dog out of the country. It cost me, I believe it was 14 something, 14.50 I believe it was, to ship him, and the rest was mine. That's why I love shipping out of the country. So you figure, what, $15 off of 50, you're looking at $35 minus fees. So this dog gave me pretty decent profit on it. I got him out of the bins for like $1. Oh, super happy with that. Berry, green kissing frog. This guy smooches and makes kissy sounds and a whole bunch of things. This guy's hilarious. He sold for $18.69. Like I said, always leave your Valentine's, Easter, Christmas, Halloween, leave those up there. I've sold so many Valentine's Day items in the last 2 weeks. It's amazing. So make sure you keep all those up there. Cole's Care, good night, little one, gray little donkey. Just a generic little Cole's Care donkey, nothing special about it, but he did sell super fast. Cole's Care usually sells pretty fast, as long as there's not a lot of people racing to the bottom and selling it for like $5. I mean, it's ridiculous. This guy sold for $14.44 with my 15% off, so I'm happy with that. He sold within a week of me listing him. Last but not least, I have a huge brown tan monkey. When you list monkeys, I usually put monkey, gorilla, and ape in the title. People don't know the difference. They're just looking for one to usually replace the one that their kids lost or got dirty or tore it up or whatever. So make sure when you're listing gorillas and ape, just put monkey, gorilla, ape. Those are the 3. I mean, if it looks like a chimpanzee, you might want to put chimp in there. Anyways, I am going to go to the movies. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. Take care, guys. Bye. Off.